So today's video is going to be another valuable and interesting records in my collection. 9 records that I'm going to show and that I've cherry-picked just from one crate. You'll see later. You know, I always show records incoming from thrifting, Bill's Garage, different places, secondhand stores, but I rarely show records in my collection. So today that's what I'm going to do. Have a look. So this monolith of record crates that's in the middle of my record room are records that I've just compiled. All of these records are bangers in there. There's probably about 300 plus records, about 80 per crate, 75 per. So that's about 300 plus. And oh, this is a beater guitar of mine. This is a great jumbo body Yamaha. Anyhow, and yes, records on the floor. They are going to be going into this wall here where the UB40 Rat in the Kitchen, that's a record in there. Yeah, that's going to be vinyl. And over here are going to be racks for vinyl. And I'm going to box these up in Bags Unlimited archival white boxes. And today I'm going to do 9 more valuable and interesting records in my collection from the big monolith right here. I'm just going to cherry pick 9 of them and show them off. So I went ahead and cherry picked 9 banging records, great records, just from this one crate. The other 4 I didn't even get to. There are just so many good records in these 4 crates, and I'll just give you a little preview. You know, Stiff Little Fingers, Susie, Specials, Bebop, Deluxe, Buzzcocks, Runaways, XTC, Jimmy, blah, 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 on and on. So, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I just like to have great records in these 4 crates. And, you know, eventually I'll alphabetize, but not yet. I always have so many records coming in. And I just got back from Bill's last night. About 10 more really, really nice records. Amazing. All right, so here goes. 9 records to show you. I'll cherry pick from that top crate over here. And I spun a lot of these this morning. Actually, every single one, at least 1 or 2 tracks. Really, really had a good time. And I just finally set up my 1976 Pioneer turntable, a PL-115D. With a Sumiko Rainier cartridge and stylus. And it just sounds just terrific. It really does. So let me get started. 9 records. Here we go. First record, and just from that top crate again, Montrose from 1973. And this is the BSK-3106. And this is a second press from 1977. I bought this back then, and there's a sticker on here. It says, Satisfied Ear. And I tried to look up that old record shop. I'll show you. I don't know where that was. If anybody knows where Satisfied Ear was, I am curious. But this not necessarily is that valuable of a record, so I definitely recommend it. I think you can get this for $15 or $20. This one is an exceptionally clean record. This is in the shrink, and it's just dead solid mint on the wax. So this is just really terrific to have, and I've had it a very, very long time. This, you know, of course, that first Montrose record, Sammy Hagar's vocals, through the roof, incredible. And it's so ahead of its time, influenced so many classic metal bands. And this is on the Palm Tree, Warner Brothers. Here we go. So many great songs. Rock Candy, Make It Last, you know, Bad Motor Scooter, Rock the Nation, Space Station, I Don't Want It, classic hard rock record. Ronnie Montrose, Sammy Hagar. Next record I picked up at my local indie, that would be Recycled Records, and I'll never forget. I think Eric was asking, Eric and Paul, about $40. They let me have it for $25 or $30 Today, I really think this is about a $50 record. Let me show you. This is Stiff Little Fingers, Nobody's Heroes. Check this out. Now, it does have that cutout. And this is the US CHR-1270. This is from 1980. This is the US press. Incendiary record. Absolutely. So many great tracks on here. And this really got me into Stiff Little Fingers. I bought this... heck, I bought this in the late 80s or early 90s. I had heard of them, but hadn't really got into Stiff Little Fingers. And I keep everything original. I watch Steve Carlson's videos a lot, and he says he keeps everything original, inner sleeves. I'm not going to pull them in and out like, really rough. I'm just very easy with my records. And here's Nobody's Heroes on Chrysalis, US Press. Glad to have this record. And next, here's a record I picked this up a little over a year ago at the Coffer at Aurelio shop in Sparks, Nevada. I mean, it was about $2. This is Sisters of Mercy, Floodland. And the median price on Discogs is about $22. This one is just minty. Really, really nice condition. This is a German pressing on Merciful Records. And what else can I say about this? This band was formed in Leeds, in England in 1987. Straight up goth rock. Love this band. Here's the songs on the back cover. And everything in here is just beautifully mint condition. Again, I think I spent about $2 on this. Just a gorgeous record. I really enjoyed listening to this morning. And there's a lyric sheet here with the lyrics. Yeah, so love Sisters of Mercy, absolutely. Again, this record is from 1987. And next up, a garage rock band, really, really cool band called The Brood. This is from this record is from 1992. It's on Estrus Records, and they're from Bellingham, Washington, or Estrus is from Bellingham. Either way, the gals, I believe, are all from the Seattle or Washington State area. I'm not exactly sure. But this is The Brood, and I picked this up for $1.50. And this is just such a fun record. If you don't know The Brood, check it out. Very garagey, very cool. And the back cover for The Brood. And on Estrus, I love this label. I have a CD comp of all Estrus bands that I absolutely love. I listen to that a lot. And for my fifth record, here's a record I got a really good deal on, thrifting. This is Teen Babes from Monsanto. Can you believe it? Red Cross. I forget what I paid for. I think I paid $2 for this. This is just unreal. Median Discogs price on this is about $30. This record is definitely in better shape. This is on Casablanca. It's the E-1110, and this is from 1984. Love this band. Absolutely. Here is the very, very clean vinyl on Casablanca. And next up, a band that formed in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1979. One of my all-time favorite bands, and that would be The Replacements. And this is Pleased to Meet Me. Very nice copy. This is on Sire. This is the 1-25557. And again from 1987. And the median price on this is $35. This is in near mint condition. Great jacket. Let me show you the wax on this. And I just spun this. It's just so good. I love Skyway on here. Alex Chilton. Just great record. Absolutely. And here's the inner sleeve. I keep everything original. Well, I guess I'm lucky to have the original inner. So again, Paul Westerberg and band Replacements, love it. And here's a band from Paramount, California, that's just north of Long Beach in Southern California. And they're very, they're Paisley underground scene, they're power pop, they're jangly. And this is their second studio album with 1,000,000 miles on it. This is Plimsouls. And of course, this song was featured in Valley Girls with Nick Cage. But this is just cool to have. And this is their second studio record. This is a GHS-4002 on the wax. I'll show you. This is Everywhere at Once in the shrink, super clean. Really, really nice. I love that height for Plimsouls. And you have the great Peter case. I have just about everything he did solo on CD. Such a great solo artist. And this is simply on Geffen on the GHS-4002, as I said, for Plimsouls. And this is just a wonderful sounding record. I'm not quite sure of the value, but the condition is near mint minus to near mint. And here's the inner on that, all original. And for the 8th record, I'm going to break this up a little bit. This is more Americana, as what we would call today. Country, alt country. And guys, that's Flying Shoes, Townes Van Zandt. And this record is from 1978. This is on Decal Records. This is a UK reissue. And this is a reissue from 1989. This sounds absolutely, absolutely wonderful. And I believe this is about a $50 record. I'll have to, research that more. I don't price out all my records. I just don't. So I did research this before the video, and I have a pretty good idea. I love my records. I love my collection. So wonderful record. You have Loretta, No Place to Fall. Flying Shoes is on here. Who Do You Love? Dollar Bill Blues. So Rex's Blues. Pueblo Waltz, Brother Flower, and Snake Song. And When She Don't Need Me is the last track on side 1. And let me show you the wax for this. This is really, really nice on Decal. There we are. And this is just mint, stone cold mint on this record. And for my very last record, number 9, I like that number. This is on Slash. This is a 1-23845, and it has a $50 medium price on Discogs record, guys, and that's Violent Femmes. And this is just about a dead perfect copy. Love having it. I remember about the Violent Femmes how stuck up they were at the height of their fame. They'd go on to radio shows, and the DJs would just, cringe a little bit with how pretentious they were. I think that wore off after a while, but they were just so big at one time. And this record should be from 1984, if not 1982. Not quite sure. But, I mean, you got Blister in the Sun, Kiss Off. Please Do Not Go, and Add It Up. Yeah. Love having this record. And look at In the Shrink. Beautiful. On Slash. And there's the wax on that. And the original inner. So again, in a couple months, because I just went to Bill's Garage again last night, and I have 10 more beautiful records, and I'll show you next week. And Bill gave me just a wonderful gift. I mean, I'm just blown away. I think I actually was blushing when he gave it to me. I thought I was going to buy it, and he says, no, I'm giving it to you. Anyway, that'll be next week. But I want to do one of these again. 9 interesting and valuable records in my collection. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. All right.